we want to thank you guys for being here with us. We've got Hey Hey Honey, who's going to be entertaining you for the next within the next hour. And guys, I want to thank you for being on the show with me.
Oh, thanks for having us.
Good being here.
You guys are amazing. I mean, locally, the sound that you guys put out, you guys got great chemistry, great harmony, and it just, I think you are one of the best performing bands here in Louisville.
Well, thanks, Sean. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Absolutely.
We have a lot of fun, that's
We
for sure.
do have a lot of fun.
Well, can you tell us a little bit about Hey Hey Honey for those who don't? And I don't know that that's possible, but...
Sure, yeah.
Well, okay. Go ahead, hon. Go.
Well, we are a duo, just me and Charles, and we've been playing our music together for about a year and a half. And we are probably more of a folk, indie folk duo, but we like to experiment in that and do a lot of, and get inspired by a lot of different styles and genres. We switch instruments. I go back and forth between violin and guitar, and sometimes I do lead vocals and sometimes I do backup vocals. And Charles here, he's a little instrument magician. He hops back and forth from guitar to mandolin, ukulele, harmonica, lead vocals, and backup vocals. We mostly perform all original music.
So how long have you guys been playing together?
It's been a year and a half.
About a year and a half, yeah.
So individually, how long have you guys been playing? It sounds like you guys have been playing for some time.
Maybe I started maybe about 15 years ago, plucking around the guitar, you know, watched a little video, learned my G, D, C, and then spent forever on F. After that, it was all, you know, downhill from there. Cause I mean, it went pretty quick. After you learn F, it's all...
Clear sailing from there.
Yeah.
That B7 is a bummer for me.
Yeah, it's a B too. Yeah.
So what do you guys have for us? What are you going to perform for us first?
Well, I guess we'll start with the walk then, hon. Is that
Yeah.
okay? All right. Well, you got your fiddle there.
All right, this is Hey Hey Honey in the studio.
I raced my horse at Kentucky Derby. Light drank the shine right off the moon. A cardinal rested on my shoulders, walking through the woods one afternoon. A cardinal rested on my shoulders, walking through the woods one afternoon. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The pollen may bring tears to my eyes. My senses never left undone. Ohio Valley, morning blue skies, won't you bring me close before the sun? Ohio Valley, morning blue skies, won't you bring me close before the sun? A crippled creek flows gently washing over the moss and broken slates. In the distance, the church bells ringing. Glory, glory, what a day! Yeah, glory, glory, what a day! Yeah, la la.
All right. If you're just tuning in, this is Hey Hey Honey. Now, that was a song you guys wrote. There's an original.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
original.
The throwback to Louisville, and it's a good song.
Thanks,
Great song.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
So, what inspired you to write that song?
Ooh, just trying to find a relationship with the city that we love, I think, and wanting to do a really just like fun song, and that's what Louisville is to us. It's a fun city. It's a great city, really, and I don't know. You just add those elements of sentiment toward the city and put them into a song. Something like that's bound to come out, I guess.
Yeah.
Absolutely, that's great. So, what's the process for you when you're looking at writing a song? Is it just taking from experiences? Is there a process that you go through?
I feel like every time we write a song, we go through a different process and a different
No doubt,
inspiration.
yeah.
And we really enjoy having that diversity of what influences us to write. Sometimes we write our lyrics together.
Sure.
And that's a wonderful process in itself that really changes the way we write when we write together. And then sometimes we write lyrics separate, and then we bring the lyrics to the other person and get feedback and kind of edit together. And sometimes our inspiration is our own experiences, things that we're experiencing in the relationship or things that we're experiencing in our lives. And then other times we're inspired by experiences that we observe or that we read about or that we hear about, and we kind of step outside of ourselves and create a fictional or imaginative story of our own.
Absolutely. Well, let me ask you, in reference to growing up, what kind of music did you guys listen to? What were your influences growing up?
Everything.
Really?
Everything. Really. Yeah, I mean, I don't mean to sound lame with that or just, like a blanket answer, but anything from Bob Seger, Willie Nelson was one of my favorites growing up. And then, even Michael Jackson or the old R&B stuff, the early stuff. Anything. And then I remember Run DMC and Aerosmith and, I mean, you name it, Guns N' Roses. And, I mean, all that stuff. And then there's a lot of great music today that's a little different than anything we really listened to growing up. So
Sure.
Yeah.
Do you guys follow anybody locally?
so many people.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, let's see. I've
even
got like this.
start?
I know. So
Me and Charles love to go out and hear live music. We love to go out, dance, see our friends. And, recently we saw Billy Goat Strut Review.
Oh, yeah.
They were fantastic.
They are.
Yeah, Small Time Napoleon. They're amazing.
Small Time
Amazing.
Napoleon.
Dan's going to be on the show next week.
Yeah,
Oh, is he?
Dan's
Yeah.
he's awesome.
Yeah.
That whole group of guys there is just really cool.
All right,
So,
well,
yeah.
in regards to writing, have you written a song about your relationship with each other?
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Well, it all works in there somehow, but yeah, I think this one is.
We're gonna do a little switch of instruments here. I'm gonna
That sounds
switch
great.
to the guitar and
Oh yeah. Okay.
Charles is gonna switch to the mandolin
Mando.
here.
Well, they're definitely worth watching and listening to because not very often do you see too many musicians these this day and age actually switching instruments. So
We're working on the magic part. We
folks, this is Louisville Arts Live. We do it every Saturday at 3 o'clock. I'm your host, Sean Gale, and we have in the studio Hey Honey, and the title of this song is
Hey, honey.
Hey Hey Honey.
Yeah.
All right, there you go.
Hey.
Hey, hey, honey, want to go back around? I thought I saw your face leave with a frown, and it left me cold, cold and bad. twerk with you instead. Oh, come back, my honey, come back to dance. It isn't what I meant to say, or maybe just not in that way. My lips are cursed with sincere regret, but they'll sweetly, gladly show you ways they like to pay you back. Those hollow streets are no place to be on this frozen, miserable evening. I'll be the scarf around your neck. If only you'd roam back to my doorstep. And it isn't easy to dance with this apology, twirling round, round and round in my head, when I could twerk with you instead. Oh, come back, my honey, come back to dance. Hey, hey, honey, won't you come back around? Hey, hey, honey, won't you come back around?
And that was Hey Hey Honey performing their their original song, Hey Hey Honey. I honestly, that out of everything that I've heard you guys play, I really, really like that song a lot.
Oh, thanks,
It's,
thanks.
you have a way of painting a picture with your words, and there's so much imagery there that I'd love to see a music video out of that for you guys.